Just 5 days from opening night of Scary Farm, and the Into the Fog art show began this morning, so we're here in the first hour or so of it opening, as well as the merchandise shop. So what they've done this year is they've split the two, and Into the Fog art show is here in the factory store, which we'll go into in a moment here at the exit of like the arcade and Fairy Tales. And then across the way at Cordy's, that one is all about the merch. And there is some new merch that we've seen this morning that wasn't at the behind the scenes preview. The Tiki Mugs out, all of that. So just starting real quick in the window here, they have added a bit more decor, included in, of course, some artwork that we'll see more fully when we go inside the store here, but some of the artwork has made its way into the window. There's also like an Elvira little section in here of shopping as well, so we'll check out all of that. So again, this side of the block, you've got Scary Farm stuff throughout, but also all of Cordy's is Scary Farm, and so we'll get to both sides, so a lot more than we've had in the past. The Hollow wrapping its run t-shirt there, love that. So this one last week, I think the Town Square Pumpkins, really love that one. Bloodline, I know we've seen already that shirt. Pumpkin Eater, one last slice for Pumpkin Eater. Some really cool shirts. They moved from just having the pins that kind of celebrate the conclusion to doing the t-shirts, doing the mugs, just a full up wrap up of the season. End of the line for Dark Ride. Oh, so good. I feel like there's more temptation on the shirts this year than any in the past for me, at least. I don't know. I want all of these end of the line ones. We've also got Berry Tales, or they say Boys and Scary Tales. So we'll get over to that in a second there. But let's take a look at some of the artwork here. So again, this side, we've got all of the Into the Fog art show. If you're not familiar with it, this is art done by all sorts of phenomenal artists. You have original pieces for sale, as well as then prints off to the side of most everything there. Mesmerizing Brian Batchelor and Avery Martinez with Pinocchio's Revenge. Mesmer's Madness by Christopher Williams. This one is already sold. They do have prints for $35 still. Halloween Haunts by Dan Almanzar. (1973), the first web spun. Emma Revelis. Love that. And then The Forsaken, Keith Batchelor. Pueblo Peligroso by Christina Warren. It's Mesmerizing by Nikki LaFrida. All right, Goring 20 shirt before we get to the other items there. Your own little hand version of the grimoire. To the side, we've got a bunch of vintage inspired Scary Farm posters mixed in. Haunt 2001. Paranormal Inc. And that's my favorite right there. And Halloween Haunt 25. Okay, back to the art. La Llorona, the Weeping Woman by Matt Spangler. Lost in Wonderland, Naomi Hera. Vampiric Descent, Glow Otto. Beautiful pieces. Lots more around the corner here. Ghost Cowboys by West. Haunted Barmaid by Smoto. And then I Believe by Junior Martinez. Haunt Concentrate by Pasta Berkey. Haunting by Queenie Black. Light as a Feather by Footbats. 20's Ghost by Grisha Baltazar. Goring 20s by Sam Carter. The Deadly Duo, Gabe Montoya. Love that book. So cool. Otis, Jeff Delgado. Calico Coffin Creepers, Night on Timber Mountain. This is by Nick, and it is already sold out. The record. The original sold out at $175. It says Prince sold out at $20. I would imagine. Also, they also have a sticker option, $5 stickers. Unearthed by Glenn Arthur. Halloween Haunts by Hayden Evans. Revenge of the Clowns by Coppertop Inc. Frontier Femme by Britt Blanke. A Little Wicked by Tamar Lujan. Forsaken Love. It looks like this is a two-piece set by Brandon Starr with the lenticular. Arisen by Rachel Hansen. Enjoy the Show by Brandon Gazlan. Haunt Train by Susan Rapsky. This one, the original, is sold. There are prints available at $30. The Treehouse of Terror by Gus Kruger. No prints currently available, but I would imagine he'll have some extra pieces coming of some sort. This is a fantastic, very much a DC House of Mystery type of vibe to it. The newest maze this year. Mr. Zoetrope by Daniel. The original sold on this one as well. Prints available for just $5. Calico Coffin Creepers Live, Kate Carlton. Black Velvet Puppets by Jeff Lee. Senora Jim's Escape by Dave C. Reynolds. And then Hiram's Meltdown by Dave C. Reynolds. These dioramas are $2,000 each. No prints available. Ghost Rider, M. Henderson. The original sold out at $400. Into the Felt by Matthew Willman. No prints currently available. The original is $500. Out of the Depths by Paul Springer. And then Traveling by Coach Susan Elaine. And we've got the celebration of the artist here, where this flips through and you get the artist featured there with a little bit of their bio, sometimes some artwork as well. A nice way to acknowledge those that made the show possible. And then we've got, let's see, more art on this side as well. Vampire Mistress, Michael Aranda. Resident Ghost Town by Ad, art by Elidor. And Soul of the Schoolhouse by Chris Rogers. Let's see some more art. It's the last column of the artwork over here. And then we have more merchandise, lots of it. All right, so we've got the Monsters of the Fog. Love this guide to some of our favorite monsters here. The Fog Survival Guide by Mackenzie. And then Welcome to Forsaken Lake by J.M. Shallert. The Haunted Shack by Javi. Gorgeous stuff. Curious Case of Dr. Cleaver, Richard Wallace. Scaremoji by Random Inc. Amica Monstra by Brian Vasquez. What a Witch by Scott Swenson. And Sinister Seymour by Dario. Alright, so let's look at more of this merch in this store and then we'll head across the way. So there is a lot of Elvira stuff on display this year. Tons of Elvira pins, magnets, air fresheners, patches, etc. all over here. Cherry. Then we've got off to the side here, like obviously Tales from the Crypt, some classic Halloween, and then Elvira really taking up center stage there on the side, Mistress of the Dark. Lots of Creepsville stuff on this side of the block. Purses. And let's make our way to the Boys and Scary Tales. And then prints of all the artwork over here. Or not all the artwork, but the artwork that's available at least. So much tempting stuff. We even got, I believe, a finger skateboard. That is fun, like rack toy interpretation of it. That's super cool. Yeah. It's awesome cards. Absolutely beautiful. The pins, the two portraits there. Just awesome on top of awesome. So this is a thing, these massive Scary Farm hats. This was something I was not aware of until the Behind the Screams thing, but these are absolutely humongous hats. They are $100. So if you've been looking for a massive Scary Farm hat, they got it. I've showed this before, the event t-shirt for the year, the front, of course the attractions on the back. But let's head across the street now to look at the big store inside of Cordy's. So Cordy's this year, into the fog across the street, but off to the right here, all sorts of stuff that is for sale. Tons of merchandise stuff. And they've got kind of a classic Halloween vibe, as you can see with the new cemetery centerpiece there, or guys like this over here. There's that massive hat again. In the store, they've turned obviously some of their old photos that are celebrating the history of the area into monsters like the Phantom that we just passed there. Thought I saw Frankenstein in here too. Bloodline. This is an origin shirt I have not seen before. It's a female cut with Sarah Marshall, the witch on it. That in the back. Witch's Brew. See, they have a little bit of a glow-in-the-dark element to them. Forsaken Lake with all of its merch. The Cockroaches Return. This whole section, all for the bugs. And then this is all regular Knott's Berry Farm stuff. We've got the puppets here. Alright, let's go around this way. Scary Farm hats. Another vintage photo. Our Goring 20s themed area. Shot glasses, hats, etc. This is just standard ghost town stuff. It's a Snoopy shirt there. More of the hats. This was the first shirt I bought this year. Where Nightmares Never End. Those skeletons, the first time we see them every year coming through that turnstile, just grabs me, and I felt like I needed that one. It's another Scary Farm hat. Beanies. Then we transition out of the fog. So we'll head back in. So now on the Tiki side, not only are there the Tiki Mugs, which they have plenty of. It's a limited of 2,000 for this first edition. They look incredible, but the Tiki shirt. So you've got the beloved characters there. Let's see, what's the price on this guy? There we go. It is $64, so $65 for the shirt. Is that the first time Knott's has done a Tiki shirt? I feel like it is. There's that origin shirt again. So here's the Tiki Mugs on display at the center of the store. They are available in the marketplace as well, online marketplace, I mean. So either in store here inside the park or online at the Knott's Marketplace. No discount if you do it online, and you do have to pay for shipping. So there is the mug. I would imagine there'll be a second edition, third edition, so on, but we shall see. All depends how it sells, of course. But people seemed excited about it online, so. All right. Here's the Ghost Town Street shirt. We saw this a little earlier last week. Blood red caramel corn. Blood red hot chocolate. We have a sweatshirt as well. All the sweatshirts seem to be zip-ups. So if zip-ups are your thing, that seems to be, I think, all of the sweatshirts this year. I haven't seen any pullovers. Yeah, this actually, nope, yep, zip-up as well. Oh yeah, same one actually. Bloodline zip-up. The Grimoire zip-up hoodie. And the hoodies this year are running $50. Again, discounts are applicable if you have one. The travel mugs here. And then there's all the Spooky Farm stuff outside the Into the Fog area and the merch areas here. That's the 2022 Spooky Farm shirt. I think we've shown that in previous videos. So with that said, I think we're going to wrap up this video. We're hoping to have time to do another walking tour of the park because the one we did a few days ago had a lot of stuff. And as soon as the live audience and I tuned out, it disappeared from YouTube. So we had a few people asking for the link, and the link just said deleted. So I'm not sure what happened with that, but we'll try to get that in a little bit later too. So if you're interested in all the decor in the park, we'll be back. All right, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you online somewhere.